Okay, let's get into these work from home jobs. If you're looking for something that will train you and provide equipment, I got you covered. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into these little gems. So the first one I want to share comes to us from a company called DataVant. So in a nutshell, DataVant is a secure platform where healthcare providers can gather and retrieve patient healthcare information. They have an opening for a CPC processor customer support. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and you'll be working in a call center environment, gathering, retrieving, and submitting medical records. You work Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. You don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And they'll train you. They tell us right here they have a comprehensive on-site or virtual training program followed by job shadowing with an assigned mentor. Now, because this is a fully remote position, I don't know why they say on-site. I'm willing to bet all the training will be done virtually, and they'll provide all the equipment you need to do this job, including a computer, monitor, and virtual phones. And I'm just going to scroll down a little bit because they tell us how much they pay. Right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $15 and $18.32 per hour, plus give you your standard suite of benefits. So in this job, you'll process medical record requests by taking calls from patients, insurance companies, and attorneys to provide medical record status. You'll document information in multiple platforms using 2 computer monitors. So they expect you to be proficient using Microsoft Office products. And that's pretty much it as far as what you're going to do and what they expect from you in this position. This is a very beginner-friendly, entry-level work-from-home job that will train you and give you equipment. So let's move on to our next opportunity. It comes to us from a company called Centure. They're part of the larger Teleperformance company. They're a BPO company, which is basically an outsourcing company. So they have an opening for a healthcare customer care agent. You're going to be doing customer service for one of their clients. So this is a 100% fully remote work from home job. You'll work Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday and Sunday hours dependent on business needs. And right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $17 per hour. And they'll train you. They have a 10-week training session. Mandatory attendance is required. If you miss any of the training days, you may be removed from the training program. And if that happens, you're out of this job. So in addition to training, they offer your standard suite of benefits, including all equipment. And I want to mention this, after you get your application in, you'll see a screen titled Digital Interview. They want you to wait a moment for the purple link to load. This will take you to the required assessments. The assessments must be completed from a computer or laptop, and assessments must be completed before moving forward in the process. So reading through that, you might be wondering, is this a legitimate company? Is this a scam? This is just their way to see if you are qualified to do this kind of work. They are a legitimate company. They're part of the larger Teleperformance company that's been around for decades. Now, I have read that former employees have had some complaints with this company and the parent company. I've seen people raise issues as far as management style, low pay, supervisors not supporting them. But to be honest, those are your typical complaints you get with just about every job, particularly in the BPO outsourcing industry. So if you're looking for an easy work from home job that will train you and give you equipment, this might be a pretty good opportunity for you. Just make sure after you apply to go through the digital interview. So what you're going to do in this position is answer customer inquiries with professional courtesy, giving exceptional customer service to each customer based on client-specific instructions. You'll act as an advocate to facilitate problem resolution via telephone in a timely and courteous manner, document all call information while navigating multiple computer systems and screens simultaneously while engaging with the customer. So yeah, this is your typical customer support position, and what they want from you is a high school diploma or a GED, and they highly desire, but they don't require, they highly desire you have prior call center or customer service experience. You're comfortable using computers, you're able to successfully pass a background investigation and I'm going to spell this word because YouTube doesn't like it, DRUG screen. And you must also successfully pass the pre-employment criteria testing and internet speed test. And then you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. Now, when it comes to your internet, they want you to have a speed of 25 megs down and 10 megs up. If you have no idea what your internet speed is, just go to Google and type in, what is my internet speed? You can run a quick speed test that way. And your internet connection needs to be either fiber, DSL, or cable. Hotspot, satellite, and wireless internet services are not allowed for this job, and you need a secure work area with no distractions. So that does it for this one. Let's move on to our next opportunity. It comes to us from Prudential. They have an opening for a senior customer service associate. This is a full-time remote position, but it looks like they're only hiring in 25 states within the United States. So I'm going to scroll down this list really slowly so you can see if your state is listed. Fingers crossed, hopefully it is. Now there's one other thing I want to mention as I scroll down this job description a little bit. It's a little confusing what they tell us here. They do tell us while this is a fully remote position, in the event the situation warrants it, such as technical issues or company-sponsored events, all candidates need to be within 60 miles of one of the following Prudential offices: Newark, New Jersey, Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, Moosic, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, Florida, Hartford, Connecticut, Shelton, Connecticut, Portland, Maine, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. So this is considerably fewer locations than what I just read, 25 locations at the top of this job description. So as you can see, it's just a little unclear where you can live to do this job. But I'm just going to say it, if I lived in one of the 25 states we talked about at the top of this job description, I think I would apply for it even if I don't live within 60 miles of one of these locations. So they're going to train you in this position. Down here they tell us training will typically fall between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. To be considered, candidates must be able to work 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Overtime may be mandatory during peak times. So in this position, you'll manage a book of pending claims through effective time management to ensure timely payments. You'll process decisions on claims through the claim management system and/or new business application. You'll approve and deny claim payments within authorization limits and render decisions on disability extension requests and traumatic injury claims within authorization limits. You'll also obtain necessary information for claim decisions from various sources, correspond with claimants, law department, underwriting, casualty assistance officers, attorneys, and Veterans Administration, as well as other interested parties through the life of a claim, and you do all that while prioritizing your work to ensure a meeting of performance standards. So they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have a bachelor's degree or equivalent military experience, and they also prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have 2 to 5 years claims management experience. You have strong customer service skills. You're able to learn and retain a large amount of technical information. You're also able to analyze data on claims and make appropriate claim decisions. You're comfortable using computers, and then you need all your typical soft skills. And as far as pay, down here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $46,300 and $71,800 per year, plus give you a nice suite of benefits. So that does it for this one. 3 work-from-home jobs that will train you, and 2 of them come right out and tell us they'll give you all the equipment you need. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you, and if you're looking for more easy work-from-home jobs, check out this video right here. Good luck to all of you who apply. Thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.